RPG. Suck the header.
Dude, you're gonna say some like wild stuff and you have no idea what you're saying.
It's Call of Duty voice lines. What do you mean? How bad can it be?
This time?
Dude. You know what's going on in the world? The last thing someone cares about
That's
is
exactly why Grand Theft Auto 4 is not being remastered.
No, I think it's just more lucrative for them to make a new product and just make mega money.
Mega millions.
Dude, mega minding it.
There you go. Welcome to 2 Degrees of Separation. We are your hosts. My name is Eli.
I am Mega Mind.
There you go.
I am evil. How evil? We just adjusted at the same time.
Sick, dude.
My name's Jacob, and I will not adjust in my seat for the next hour.
I'm going to just be adjusting this whole time because that's what I do. I fidget too much. I'll sit here playing with my arm rest. I'll be fixing my flippy floppy.
I won't. I will not.
Dude, welcome to 2 Degrees of Separation, episode 130. How are we doing on this fine
bots.
Monday? Huh?
If you're an AI, please comment down below.
Yikes.
If you're not an AI, like
Yikes.
the video, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification.
What he said.
Let's prove that the internet's more than just a bunch of bots.
According to statistics, right? According to statistics,
Yeah, they're all Israeli and Russian bots, right?
According to statistics,
Dude.
So
it's fine.
It's fine. This past week, I can't remember what happened. I think we were at the store and like something really hit me. And I was like, this really come to find out, right? Come to find out what I'm about to say. Apparently this thing is like a really Midwest thing. It is in other places, but it is like a real Midwest thing.
Eggs on toast. I don't know.
No, not eggs on toast. That's everywhere.
Is it though?
Do
people eat eggs on toast?
Do you have any sort of memory? Because I was really young. Do you have any memory of...
I'm cooked. No, I was actually just telling
say-
Lindsay earlier, dude, I have so many memories from when I was little. Like, I could write a book. How many memories do you have from when you were before 4 years old? How many?
Before 4?
Before 4.
I can tell you. Ready? All right. I literally can break this down and it'll be no less than 3 minutes.
So you have...
You ready?
You have one memory.
I remember playing in one of those red and yellow car things, the little kid cars.
Yeah.
I remember playing in one of those when we lived in Grand Rapids. I remember at the park we used to go to, which you didn't exist. You didn't exist.
That's what you think. I was in the ether. I was in the ether.
You were
I existed.
In the ether.
The energy existed. It did not go anywhere.
That's
you know
true.
what? The energy was there.
Yeah, the energy
was there.
Can't deny that.
And what are we but energy? If I didn't have energy, I'd be a powered down computer right now.
I remember the park we used to go to in Grand Rapids as well. I lost a little... It wasn't a transformer, but it was a little like die-cast rocket figure. And if you from the top of it, it looked not a rocket, like a jet. From the top, it looked like a jet. And if you flipped it over, it was like a transformer underneath.
Was
and
it
the arms moved. I lost it. And I remember mom and dad looking for it for me. I got one more memory of. Did I ever tell you that I don't know if I might have been older than 5. but really close. We went to, it had to have been like Zach's. No, it wasn't Zach's.
Mhm.
It was a different ice cream place, or maybe it was Zach's. I don't know. It was an ice cream place on Portage, and got an ice cream cone with the gum in it, dude. Had some gum. Had a little.
Ew.
It was.
I feel like I've heard this actually. I feel like I've heard this story.
I went to go. I was trying to get the gum out of it, and that bad boy, all of it, pop, hit the floor, hit the ground. We were outside the store, so they went in and got me another one, and I'm pretty sure I did the same thing to the second one. I think they ended up getting me a bowl. Yeah, there's that. I don't know. I mean, anytime we were at the apartment, I would have been in that age range for sure. So, I mean, I have some memories from the apartment playing watching He-Man. Little butthole stealing my Link figure. Hey, whatever your name is, butthole stealing my Link figure when I was a child. Butthole. Butthole.
Weren't they not also a child?
Oh, guess what? Butthole.
Dude. Steelers steal, you know?
Yeah, Steelers steal. I mean, that's like...
I remember like full days.
Oh, no,
like,
there's no...
I can recall days like...
Bro, I'm gonna end up with dementia at
I remember
45.
I remember getting the GameCube. I remember days where we'd have like the twins that were living down the way in the apartment complex would come over. There was a girl.
Oh, there was a boy and a girl. There was a boy and a girl. Boy and a girl.
Two boys. Two boy twins. Two boys.
But I think I thought they were girls. I'm pretty sure. I gotta ask.
I was 3. How was I more conscious than you at that point?
I was an idiot.
I'm pretty positive. I'm gonna have to ask Riley now.
I remember building Imagine X with you and Dad. I remember
Of course, I remember that.
I remember going down to the basement watching Dad play GTA 3.
Oh, I remember
Dad building.
Dad built he built a cardboard house for us in the basement. I remember that. But see, like that time frame, like my childhood, we were moving, dude. Like you were at the apartment. We went from Grand Rapids to our grandparents' house to the apartment.
You should have memories.
I remember the Christmas in which we all had the flu. That I remember, but past that point, like in that interim, I don't remember living at our grandparents for a substantial period, and we were there for like a whole year, and I don't remember that.
I remember a lot of that apartment, and I mean that would be like my 1, 2, 3 up to 4. My oldest memory, I've had it since those apartments. I remember crawling around with another child at some point. That's my oldest memory. Off in the hall, in front of the door, in the entrance to the apartment, next to the stairs.
What other baby would have been in that house?
I don't know, but I've had that memory. I've had that memory for so long. All right, that has to be true.
If our parents are listening to this, I need quick confirmation from somebody because I don't remember a baby. I don't remember a baby.
I mean, it could have been somebody who brought their kid over because I was also a baby. I was so small that I mean, like, I was crawling because I couldn't walk. Like, that was probably my first, like, snap back to reality.
I mean, like, I have very, very, like, select memories. I definitely, there's a ton that, basically, the only memories I have, they had to have had substantial, like, emotion attached to it.
Not me.
That's...
Like, I remember so much, and I just don't feel like many people do. And
because they don't. Because guess what?
Why don't they, man?
You can't hang on to too much in there.
That's not true. That's not true. Dude, I'm holding on to so much. Dude, I'm holding on to so much.
You got to compartmentalize.
The government's run by lizard people.
Yeah, you
obviously, dude.
Dude, I'm just trying to
from a lineage of people from long ago. Obviously, dude.
It's the Templars, brother.
Dude.
It's the Templars.
Dude, it's the Knights Templar.
I just
It's the guy with helmets and crosses.
listen. I didn't even say what this Midwest thing is yet.
Dude.
But do you remember at any point waking up at our grandparents' house? We've already talked about like the whole thing of like, you know, the whole process of waking up in the morning at our grandparents' house.
Yeah.
But do you remember our
21st
grandmother?
night of September.
The 21st night of September. No, our grandmother. This was a breakfast staple, and I remember this very vividly. She'd make us toast. And when I say toast, you bet your sweet Pippi 10 times out of 10, that thing was burnt. 100%.
Oh yeah. I thought you were going to say it.
100%.
But yeah,
this bad boy was as black as my phone, dude. It was
the knife, scraping it off.
It was just straight up.
But that toast was so
But
bussin'.
hold up. She'd get the toast, and then she'd hit it with just the largest amount of butter. But then there was one other element to it, and it hit me in the store the other day, and I was like, I need to do this. She had a little container on the table that had brown sugar in it, baby.
Oh, brown sugar and cinnamon.
And she would.
Or no, brown sugar. Yeah, it was brown sugar and cinnamon.
It was.
Or was it just?
It was brown sugar, baby.
No, it was sugar and brown sugar mixed together. That
might have been what it was.
That's what it was.
That might have been what it was.
Dude, put some cinnamon in with it too.
But
put some cinnamon in with it too.
Listen, to the people listening, if you've never done this,
what if I move this light this way?
Do it. I'm telling you, delicioso, dude. And I'm 100% going to be doing it this weekend. 100%. Without a doubt.
Dude,
beyond the shadow of a doubt.
Whoa, it is life-changing. Wow, dude, I'm so much brighter.
Dude. You mean to tell me you don't want that? You don't want that effect?
Make the reality.
You don't want that, like, that light hitting you from one side and then that dim light hitting you from the other side? You don't want to do all that, dude? You don't want to look like it's like you're like
the duality?
Yeah, I don't know. What is a Slipknot? But I looked it up, right? And apparently it was a very predominant Midwest thing. That's a Midwest thing.
All right. You know how I know it's a poor thing? Because every time, dude, we would bathe with a cloth, right?
You're so right.
You bathe with a cloth, right? And hey, I've been there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You save money.
Oh,
You're saving
100%. 100%. That's crazy, dude. Being a kid's
worth
crazy.
it.
You know what else is crazy? Right? That I was
the Epstein files. Epstein being in our hometown.
Listen, that one in its own right is absolutely insane.
Who's meeting with this guy, right?
Bro, in the city of Sault Ste.
And I can't get Home Depot? Dude. Jerry Epstein can get kids?
Bro.
I can't get cheap lumber.
Bro. We had to go to Sioux Builders for lumber. But in what world did that man have to do?
I mean,
with
it
the
is
city
right next
of
to Canada.
Listen, Sault
Did
Ste.
you know
Marie is so weird. What?
I found out yesterday because Sugar Island is known for being a hot trafficking spot.
What?
Because it's a middle point between the U.S. and Canada.
Oh, Canada.
And get this, in 1945, after
what?
the war,
in what year?
1945, the year of our Lord, obviously, right? No. They proposed putting the building for the UN on Sugar Island. And it was like almost going to happen. And then they decided it was too out of the way for people coming from other countries to like, it makes no sense for them to come to middle of nowhere, Michigan, essentially. Even though it was like an international border point, which does kind of make sense, but then you can do it with like New York.
Let's talk about the fact that yeah, middle of nowhere, Michigan, but then literally cross that river, and you have a absolutely gigantic city.
I read that they're gonna do some efforts to
How?
work with Why are we talking
How?
about? Dude, Jeffrey
Oh.
Epstein is in our hometown. Probably just taking people, right? right?
Why? Brother man,
I knew
why?
that guy's face looked
Why
familiar.
was he in our hometown?
Uh-oh. We
No,
lost him.
We're
We
good.
lost him.
We're good. We're good.
This guy got new internet, and it's worse than what he had before.
No. Brother, I'm trying to figure. We're good?
I'm Popeye. No, you
We're
are. Realistically, it's like we're in two different time zones. Your audio's coming through 3 hours ahead. It's fine.
Ahead?
Yeah, the audio's here. The audio's here. You.
It's fine.
Your flight's delayed.
He said your flight's delayed. So, you want to hear something funny about that? Right? The new internet situation?
The new internet situation.
You just said I have new internet. And
Oh. Yeah.
I don't.
Wait.
You ready to buckle up, buddy? You ready? Buckle in.
I knew something was off when you didn't message me about it. I knew something didn't happen because you didn't tell me about it. You didn't flex the numbers. You didn't send the Ookla. Right?
Because you know for a fact I would have. 100%.
Who doesn't send the Ookla, right, dude? Who doesn't send that Ookla?
100%. So, I was supposed to be getting my fiber internet installed this past Wednesday. I had scheduled an appointment to get the internet installed, right? Took off half a day of work because my appointment was between 2 and 4. Get home. I get home like just before 2, and then like 20 minutes after 2, a rep comes in. Well, he shows up and we're talking to him and the individual that's like learning things, and they came in just like so I could set up the app on my phone, like so we could be ready, you know, when the guy sets up, the tech comes and sets everything up, it's just ready to roll. So got all that done. They were hanging out for a bit, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna try to find out like the ETA on the tech. Let me hang out for a minute. And then they were chilling for like 15 minutes, and then he comes up to the house and he's like, okay, all right, he should be here in a little bit, yada yada. And at this point, it's like roughly 3 o'clock now. And we're waiting. Right? We're waiting. And then at about 3:45, a technician calls me. He calls my phone, and he's like, I'm running a bit behind today. I probably won't be there until 5:30. Is that fine? I was like, yeah, no, I already took the time off of work. I'm home, so it's all good. He's like, okay, well then I'll see you then. And then roughly,
oh man, he's never gonna get there.
And then roughly, it was like 4:30. I get a text that a tech was on their way. But the suspicious part is that this tech had a different name. So I'm sitting, I'm waiting, I'm chilling, bro. I'm big. I'm chilling so big, dude.
Freezing. practically freezing.
6 o'clock shows up, right? 6 o'clock shows up. And I text the rep that was here earlier. And I was like, yo, I'm just checking to make sure. Is the tech still coming today? I tried calling the first tech that called me. Got nothing. Wouldn't pick up. Texted him. Got nothing. So I was like, all right, go to the app, start a live chat with customer service. This endeavor
Ice
was...
got him.
This
Ice
endeavor... I was in this live chat for 2 hours.
Oh, dude, tell me about it. When I tried to change my number from Xfinity over to another company, I think I sat on the phone for about 2.5 hours with
wasn't.
2 different guys
Oh, yeah,
from 2 different companies,
Oh,
and nobody could figure out what's going on.
hey, that's exactly the boat I was in, dude. Because I talked to 2 people. I talked to 2 different people, and neither of them at some point. Finally, at one point, they were like, "It looks like the appointment was canceled." I said, "What do you mean it was canceled? What? Okay, why?" And then still waiting. Both of them were like, "There's literally no note in here as to why it got canceled. What happened?" I was like, "All right." I'm fighting now with this guy in the chat, right? I am having a heated debate with this guy. They gave me a discount on my first month. Tight. First it was $15, right? It was $15. Listen. He was like, the best I can do. And I told him, I was like, yo, they were trying to reschedule me for Friday from 10 a.m. to noon. And I said, so you now expect me to take literally a whole day off of work Friday because that's like the worst possible time somebody could show up. The worst. I can't go in the morning. I can't go in the afternoon now. All right. And so the guy was like, all right, just for these couple of days, I'm gonna.
That's what Xfinity did to me, though.
I was like, I'm gonna reimburse you.
10:30 to noon for me.
Bro. So here's the thing, right? $15, and then it's another half an hour. I'm arguing with this guy, and then he said you should see the reimbursement on your account in like 5 minutes, and then like I said, half an hour goes by, and nothing. There's no reimbursement on my account. And I was like, I'm not seeing anything, yada yada. He was like, okay, he was like, it is $20, so if you're looking for the 15, you're not gonna see it. I was like, oh, so you can't only do 15, like you told me in the beginning. You could only do 15, right? And he was like, just because of like the hassle of everything going on, I did 20. I said, cool. And then another half hour goes by. I said, so hold up. You can do 20, but you can't do 40? Right? And he was like, so 40 will be okay? 40 will be okay? And I said, so you'll give me another credit for $20 to the sum of $40. He said, yes. I said, okay. And then in the midst of all this, I'm waiting for a callback. I'm waiting for a callback from an actual customer service representative because I'm ready to tear into somebody. Bro, from 6:15 to 9:30, I am in customer service limbo. And I end up getting on the phone with this dude named Bernie, bro. And I will say this, Bernie, brother.
I don't have I don't have time for your problems.
He apologized.
I gotta get free tax compensation for the rest of the nation.
The rest of the nation. He apologized so many times it was crazy.
Well, yeah, because he's the guy you get directed to before you leave the company.
Correct. and so all said and done, I've told Bernie this. This is, mind you, Wednesday.
I'm not voting for you.
They're trying to reschedule me for Friday. And I told Bernie, I said, Bernie, there's no appointments for Saturday or Sunday. And he said, they're all booked up. I said, hold up. So I'm getting screwed. My appointment got canceled. Mind you, apparently the only way to cancel an appointment is if the actual owner of the account cancels the appointment.
So the tech died, is apparently what we're concluding?
So, well, Bernie, right? Shout out Bernie. I'm being honest. Because I told Bernie, I said, this is what's going to happen, Bernie. I said, because somebody canceled my appointment without my authorization. So this is a problem in its own right. This is a problem. And I said, and now you're trying to make me leave work again to fit around your schedule. I said, how about this? If somebody was able to cancel my appointment, you're able to cancel somebody else's appointment on Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, no.
And Bernie says, I'm going to be honest. He said, we can't. But he said, the only reason we can't do anything right now is because they're cut off to make appointments, and cancel appointments is like 4:30 and it's 9, right? Dude, 9 o'clock. And I said, all right, okay.
I'll call back tomorrow.
I said,
Bernie.
I said, so schedule me for Friday. I said, I'm not promising anybody's going to be at my house Friday. I'm not at all. All right. And he says, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to call you tomorrow. I'm going to call you tomorrow at 3 p.m. And I said, yourself specifically. He said, yes, I am. He said, from here on out, I'm handling this all myself. I am watching over this. I said, okay, Bernie, I'm expecting to hear from you tomorrow at 3 p.m. telling me I
Dude.
have an appointment open for Saturday or Sunday. And he said, this is his words. I will have an appointment for you Saturday or Sunday. And then Thursday rolls around. He calls me at 3 p.m. And I was shocked because I didn't know people like this could call people back like this. I thought I was going to get some random Joe Blow calling me back, right?
I'm once again reaching out to ask for your financial compensation.
And so he calls me. He's like, I'm being honest with you.
Saturday ain't gonna work.
He said, there is no openings right now. He said, but I have moved up the priority of this. He said, I have escalated this as far as I possibly can. He said, give me literally 1 more hour, maybe 2 max.
This guy's fighting
Bro,
for his life.
For his
To
life.
get you internet. When you have internet, what's the big deal? Dude, if it were me, I'm already getting the discount, right?
No, shh.
I'll
Because
wait.
he said he could have came the Saturday the following weekend. Shh. That's not the point. He calls me back the second time, literally 15 minutes later. He goes, so you said you're good for any time Saturday or Sunday, right? I said, you bet your sweet bippy. He said, all right, what time you want? 8 to 12, 12 to 4 on Saturday, or do you want 8 to 12 on Sunday? I said, brother, Bernie, Bernie, brother.
You better hope they don't screw up all your installation
I
because
swear.
they hate your guts, man.
No, because it's the customer service. It's not like they. Bernie said, I said, listen, the last time I scheduled somebody at 2 to 4, guess what happened, Bernie? Nobody showed up. Right? And he said, I promise you, I am going to make sure somebody is at your house Saturday. I said, schedule.
It's gonna
me
be
for-
Bernie.
Yo, so got an appointment scheduled for Saturday to get the internet done. And I got the confirmation. Got the confirmation from him. Got the confirmation while I was on the phone with him. And I got the text for the appointment just earlier. So guess what? Don't have new internet yet, but shout out.
Might next week.
Jacob,
You
shut
might.
up. Jacob,
Hey, I speak from experience.
Guess
It's
what?
never that easy,
Guess
right?
what?
It's
You know the worst part?
It's never
Wednesday,
that easy.
I took
Never
half a day
that
off work.
easy.
You know how many AT&T trucks were in my neighborhood installing internet to people's houses and not mine? Too many. The answer's too many.
I would have went up to one of them and said, "Hey, what's your schedule looking like rest of the day, boss?"
Boss. Hey, boss. Could you imagine walking up to him?
Hey, boss.
Hey, boss.
Ah! Just
Sick.
what are we doing?
Mm.
What are we doing?
But so that was my fiasco for this past week. That's pretty cool. So pray for me. But the other thing I wanted to talk about, right, was I think I was looking at my like signature or something when I was at work, and this thought like was kind of crazy to me that most adults can write in such a way that it is a complete foreign language to an individual between the ages, newborns to about the age of like 16.
That's not true.
Yes.
No, they introduced cursive back into the curriculum a few years back.
Huh?
Yeah.
Since when? Because I was talking to
years back.
I was talking to two of my coworkers that also have kids in school, and they're not learning cursive.
Oh, well, I guess at our school they are.
Oh,
Or the school we went to growing up.
so if
I
you
know
don't
that
know what we're
much.
talking about, we're talking about cursive. And listen,
I could have sworn.
realistically, realistically, being honest,
Yes, they are in 25 states. At least half the country's still learning cursive. That's over 120 some million people, right?
It depends on the
130?
it depends on the
130?
areas. It depends on the areas.
All right. Nobody in the middle of freaking Wyoming's learning cursive.
Okay. All right. Dude.
I'm in New Orleans.
Okay, I'm not. Hey, there's lines, right? There's lines. And I don't want to cross them because I like peace. I like to make peaceful negotiation. I like to make peace talks. We have a great nation, strong nation. We established it with peace. We're going to keep it strong. We're going to reinforce it with trillions and trillions, trillions of dollars. Louisiana, great state.
It's dude, we're number 50. We're number 50 out of 50. We are literally the bottom of the totem pole. We are the worst. We're physically we're illegible. Bro, we're academically illegible, bro. We can't. We're not.
This guy. What is that movie called?
Rebound.
But I'm illegible.
Back to what I was saying. Cursive is actually crazy when you think about it. Martin Lawrence. He said, "Dear God,
thank you, God."
I remember Dad saying when we were kids, he was like, "I can't believe they're allowed to say this in kids' movies."
Yeah,
that was when our family was like super religious.
Well, that and he was like, it was a pimp. The dude was like a pimp, but also a priest. He was dressed like a pimp, though, wasn't he?
What is that? Dad was just talking about him the way he was talking.
Well, I thought he was talking about pimping. That's what we call a rebound.
Brother,
this guy's got coffee in his nose.
In my nose, bro. It went everywhere. My keyboard's covered. So, that's great. That's what we call. He said, I thought he was talking about pimping. But, no, cursive is crazy to think about, right? Because
I just remember what I want to talk about.
Sick. Let me get through my cursive first.
It's related to writing, so it makes sense.
When we went to Salem, we got to see a bunch of like official documentation of the Salem stuff that happened, the witch trial stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool at the Peabody Museum. The
Peabody?
Yeah. Hey, guess what? Who would have thunk that Peabody was Peabody? My whole life, guess what? Thought it was Peabody. Guess what? It's Peabody. It's Peabody. But
I mean,
they have an exhibit there.
Ask.
Anybody from Peabody, it's Peabody. But there's an exhibit for the witch trial stuff, and we were like looking at a bunch of documents like that are handwritten, right, from that time period. And it's like the craziest thing, because I was trying to decipher half of it. And there were words that I could not. I was like reading it, and I was like, I don't know this word.
Scrub.
And I was talking to my coworkers about this situation, and I was like, brother, pull up the Declaration of Independence, the way it was written, and I dare you to try to read it. And that's what we did. And
tell me the preamble.
I can't.
These guys had weeks.
I can't, dude. But cursive is a foreign. If you don't know cursive, it's straight up. It is literally a foreign language. 100%.
I mean, it's not though, because it uses everything from the English language, right? It's just a different font.
It literally is. Well,
No,
no, there's some letters.
it's a-
There's some letters.
It's
F? F? No.
it's a different font.
What? No, lowercase f is not our lowercase f. 100%, honey p, buddy. Yeah. Lowercase f?
I've written cursive for so long that I honestly can't agree with this argument.
Dang.
Because
So did I. That's the thing. So did I. And I'm saying
I don't think it's another language. I genuinely think that somebody could spend a day figuring cursive out and be like, oh, okay, this is what A's look like, this is what B's look like. And they could probably read really easily. So it's not a language. It doesn't have a foundation. It doesn't separate itself from any...
I'm not saying that literal. I'm saying to people
it's a
that
font!
Don't know cursive,
Dude!
Can't read it.
I go to defont.com and I can't read crap. What are you talking about? What's the big deal with words? What's the deal with letters? What's up with that?
Cursive is crazy though.
Cursive.
Like, I was reading, like I said, reading the Declaration of Independence, and there were words that just hit me, and I was like, that's not a word. And I had to like try to figure out what letter they were using, because I had to like sound it out, and I was like, what letter here would make sense in this word?
I'm pretty sure. I want to say it was the letter S. Looked like a lowercase f in a lot of writings. I'm pretty sure it was the letter F.
I don't have anything to write on. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Bro. That's a lowercase s! That's a lowercase s!
I mean...
That's not an S.
According to you... Dude, hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? That's been around a lot longer than you, right? Right? Hey, somebody in Germany's looking at that and saying that's not an S, right? What is your point? What is your point?
No, I'm saying the younger generation of people not learning. Hey, camera, get yourself together. The younger generation of people like not learning. Cursive is going to be gone completely. It's happening.
It was the letter S. It looked like an F. In the Congress of the United States, the written paperwork.
For what?
For our government. The Congress of the United States. I read the top of this. For some reason, I said in the Congress of the United States. The top of this document.
There we go. I was like, what document are we reading? What document?
I mean, there's loads of them. You go back to that time period. There's loads of them.
There's tons. But
why? Why'd they do that? Things just come and go, man.
You mean to tell me somebody could read cursive, see that one, and be like, that's an S?
Bro.
Never.
Which, this brings me to my point, or the thing I want to talk about, which was, dude, some people used to put dots on rocks and know what it meant, right? So,
no, they didn't. You know how long it took us to figure like us modern day, you know how long it takes us?
Yeah, it took us a long time to figure it out.
That's what I'm saying about the young generation in cursive.
Okay, but that happens.
Proving my point.
But you have to understand that happens with every culture. That's going to happen again and again. Hey, guess what? Somebody's going to look at computer code for AI 100 years from now and look at C++ and go, or some computer's going to try and read C++ and be like, this is an outdated language. I don't want to read it. I can't. I can't.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And then the cycle continues. Dude, they got Buddha. They've got Buddha preaching to monks.
They've got Buddha in a robot.
Dude, they've got weights and fish.
Dude,
they've got Buddha. Dude, they put Buddha
In the fish. No,
They put the dolly. They put the dolly. Dude, they made Buddha-roid. Buddha-roid, dude. Buddha, right? Buddha droid.
Right.
Hey, I read something like this in a book one time, and it turned out really,
Really bad.
really bad. So bad
He says
that
so
not many
bad.
of us made it out, actually. Hey, guess what? Almost none of us made it out, right? And guess what? Before none of us make it out, we all just burn and die
Bro,
slowly.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Well, it's all right. It's fine. Welcome to the future. Dude, we are as a,
Dude,
we are in
and you know what's
living in a
crazy?
time.
If you're not aware, the University of Kyoto University in Japan,
Kyoto. Yeah.
a Buddhist professor and his students made a physical AI robot loaded with teachings of Buddhist monks,
Thing.
and in the shortage of monks in the temples for Buddhists. So now this robot, or many, can 24/7, day, night, anywhere, but primarily up in the mountains, right? Up in the mountains with the monks, up in the mountainous temples with the monks, right? Hey, you know what happens in a temple on the top of a mountain?
What?
In the book that I read one time?
Is it what?
Well, that thing comes down and just ruins it all. Dude. Just ruins it all. And dude, GTA 6 is this close.
Dude, Jacob goes, we are progressing too fast. Too fast. We gotta
This
make it
close.
there.
Dude, we've got aliens, right? In the past 2 months, right? We've got most of everybody running the world's just eating kids.
Oh.
They're using computers to figure out how to do it, and they're making them better, right?
We got the Dalai Lama in a robot.
We got Dalai Lama using robots to lick kids, or whatever the Dalai Lama was doing, telling him to suck his tongue, dude. That's what this is all going to devolve into, right? It's all going to become a bunch of Buddhist AI robots asking people to suck their tongues. But for real,
Where are we?
right? Dude, it's just falling apart, dude. Do you know our warships are just over in the Middle East now, and I haven't seen a lick about that. It's so far past GGs. We got Dalai Lama. We got weights and fish. We got straight up weights and fish. I don't even know how to say it other. I don't. Hey, man.
Hey, man. Hey. He says, hey, man. He said, hey, slow it down. Let me make it to
buddy,
the end of my
here's
period.
the news. We're all screwed. Boing.
My cheeks hurt.
We're cooked. We're cooked. This
We're
is how it
cooked.
starts. This is how the worst movie starts, right?
Oh,
This is how,
yeah. This is the
this is
backstory
how-
of the worst movie. This is the
how
backstory of the worst movie.
Wally ended up cleaning up the earth, right?
Oh, 100%.
This is how
Guess
we
what?
get to that point.
It all started with kids not learning cursive.
I mean,
And
it all started
he said,
with the iPad. Let's be honest.
You're right, dude. No. Speaking of books, though, Jacob, what's something interesting that happened this past week? Speaking
Dude.
of books,
I made it 3 days from the podcast of last week's podcast, and now, dude, now I'm just reading the Bible. I'm reading the Bible. I'm reading the Bible.
The worst part about it, right? The worst part about it is
Yeah, there you go.
Jacob doesn't read.
I can't.
Jacob's illegible.
I can only write cursive. I can't read it. Can't write. I mean, wait. I mean,
He's time out. Scratch that. Run it back. No. So I don't even know what happened. Like, our sister. Did she start the conversation about books? Who started the No, she was listening. to
you
the
started
podcast.
the conversation about
Sorry.
books.
Well, because I started reading the MF Doom book, right? And I picked up Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I was gonna start reading that.
Yeah.
And then our sister reaches out to us in our group chat, and she's like, "Yo, listen to you guys talking about books. I'm currently reading Game of Thrones." And then I don't even know. It escalated so fast. It escalated
Do you understand?
so fast.
Riley's gonna have this whole book done before I finish 10 pages.
Bro, she's gonna be done by next week.
Dude, this is more reading than I did all of high school. This is more reading than I did.
So
Literally.
here's the thing, right? She was talking about reading the book, and then Jacob literally said, "I can't read." All right. Literally said, "I can't read."
I can read. I don't want this to be a thing. I can read, dude. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy frog, right? Dude, I
What
know.
does that have to do with anything?
Dude,
what
I've read it
letter
enough.
is this? What
Dude, ass. That's what it looks like. It looks like you got ass on your hand. Hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up.
I don't want to. He says, it looks like, oh, dude. Look.
Has ass on his hand. Yeah,
No,
that's right. He
it's
does.
ass. I said, no, it's ass. Yeah. Why are you
So, anyways,
it says ass. But yeah, so Jacob said he couldn't read, but he can read. He can read, mind you. And
I did have to go to reading class in first grade. It's fine.
so did I. So did I.
Parents thought we were stupid.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, you know what it was?
it's fine.
You know what it was? Riley had dyslexia, right? Got held back, and our parents probably went, we got to make sure they don't.
100%. I had a problem with reading. To this day, I still have a problem with reading. I can read, and I can have a book in front of me. And I was telling Kristen about this yesterday. I can have a book in front of me, and I could be reading, and I can get like 2 pages deep, and then like realize that 3 sentences in, my mind just went,
Dude, yeah. Dude, my eyes
and then I
are
start
moving
hearing,
along the page.
my eyes are functioning exactly. It's like my eyes are tricking my body. Like,
Dude,
you're reading.
I know exactly
You're
what's
reading.
happening. I
You're
know
reading.
exactly what's happening.
And then it hits me. What just happened? And then I have to go back and
exactly
reread
what's
another
happening.
4 sentences and then do the same process.
Dude, I open up a book, I instantly start astral projecting to somewhere else that's way more entertaining.
Said, I'm gone.
Dude, I'm immediately not reading a book. The second I start reading a book.
But so,
Dude, I'm immediately blind.
So Jacob says he can't read for that exact purpose. And just to confirm right now, so our sister has dyslexia.
Just to confirm right now.
And Jacob and I
Game of Thrones.
he said, and that's as far as we got. Yeah, he said I can read. But no, Jacob and I have apparently the same reading problem. And I don't know what Jacob said to make our sister go, you want the book?
I didn't say anything. I want you to know I didn't say a single word. I'll read you right now. What did I say? I'll tell you right now, dude.
I don't know what happened. But then listen.
Dude, she sent a picture of Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
I said, good luck.
Yeah. He
Said something about watching Twilight, right? Watch Twilight for the first time in November. I can't imagine reading the books.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't imagine
I-
myself reading the books, which must mean I want to start reading a different book, right? That's gotta be what that means.
Yo, so she
And I'm just telling her,
Bro.
I'd probably enjoy reading if I had the patience for it.
Yeah. And then she follows up with, "You want the book?" And then Jacob just feels morally obligated to say,
No, I blame you fully because you said I'm gonna probably start after Dungeon Crawler, which means two people in that group chat out of the 3 are now reading a book at the same time.
"What is it? So?
Which
So?
puts hey,
So?
hey,
So?
hey.
So?" He starts to-
What do you mean so? Hey,
so,
hey, what is this? What is this?
our sister asks him if he wants the book, and he says, "I mean, I'll try."
I said it's gonna cut into puppy time,
She said, "Oh, it's fine. That's fine." No.
and somehow
2 days later,
reading.
2 days later, Jacob, listen, she texted me. She texted me the following day, and she was like, "Look what I got for him." And she ordered the book. She said, I'm not playing." And then she follows up with the other group chat with our mother, and she goes, "Yo, we started a book club. Do you want to join?"
This is Riley's dream. You know that, right? This is Riley's dream.
Yeah, so I gotta read Game of Thrones now. And
Well, I
the
want
worst
you to
part
know
is,
that you have to read. You have to read. Hold on. Hold on.
hold
Hold
on there,
on.
bud. Hold on there, bud.
Hold on.
Hold on.
We're in the appendix. We're in the appendix.
The appendix.
Like a doctor during surgery. We're in the appendix. You have to read
Ew.
674 pages. In this book. In this book. That's
Why does
just
that-
one.
Why does that book not look? I mean, look not. Dang, I wish I could talk. How long was? Oh, wait, hold up.
Can you finish a cohesive thought?
No.
How long was? Hold up. Huh?
I gotta Google. Okay, I can do it because I read Fairy Tale by Stephen King, and it depending on the version you get, which I got the hardcover, it's 600 to 624 pages. I read that.
Well, I read Francis of the Filth.
There you go. So, here's the thing. Y'all all have a one-up on me. Riley, fast reader. Our mother, fast reader. You don't read, but you only have one book to read. I already started my Doom book. I'm already in the middle of a book.
How long could that Doom book be, bro? It's for people that listen to rap music.
It's
The words
like
are probably this
300
big.
pages.
Dude, they probably look like Supreme box logos on those pages. Don't even tell me they don't.
It is 300 pages, brother.
Yeah,
And then I got
different
from Carl.
Supreme box logo.
I said after Carl. Carl.
What doesn't mean you have to read?
Carl.
It's not a democracy anymore.
Carl.
There are no rules, man.
Oh,
We're lost.
Carl.
Dude, I have that soundbite on here. I was
Of
gonna
course
play
you
it,
do. Quickly wrapping up this week's episode, right? Two cool well, depends on how you look at it. We
I got an OLED monitor. That's cool.
That is cool.
Shout out Samsung.
Not one of the things I was mentioning.
Hold on, before we go any further, just because I said that, did you see the Samsung,
I
the
don't
new
wanna talk about
Samsung
it.
phone?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want that. No.
Witchcraft.
I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Witchcraft.
Bro, if
That's
I can
the
record a
first
video like
phone I've
this,
seen in like
if I can do
15 to,
this,
like 20 years,
and
that
then
I've
do
been
this,
like, oh, this is new. Dude,
Bro.
that's the first time.
they
There was
gimbaled
something
a
else.
phone.
Oh, the privacy thing, where
It's
it'll
built into
gray
the
out
screen.
just the notification.
It's
Yeah.
built into the.
Dude, they're modifying pixel light. They're modifying pixel light.
No, like the new Samsung phone looks crazy. What is it? The S26.
Dude.
It looks
Yeah,
insane.
well, too bad that they're probably going to start blowing up in our pockets.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah, but for the video game nerds out there, right? Two things happened this past week. We got our first look at the new God of War
New head
series.
of Microsoft or Xbox?
Nope. Well, that happened, but that
The
happened.
AI girl?
The AI girl. No, we got the first look of the Game of Thrones series on Prime Video, and it actually doesn't look terrible.
Wait, what'd you just say? Did you say Game of Thrones or God of War?
Oh, God of War. Sorry, God of War. Not Game of Thrones. We were talking.
Have you
about Game of
watched that
Thrones.
new Game of Thrones series?
I haven't
it was
watched
really good.
any of the new series. I haven't even completely watched the original series.
I know, same.
But the still from God of War looks pretty good, and Kratos does look good. So I have moderate hopes. I'm not blowing it out of proportion.
Dude, I saw a gif of Speed going in the comments, and I felt that. I felt that.
But in other interesting, and I need some more information on this.
Stevie's leaving Good Mythical Morning.
Stevie's leaving Good Mythical Morning, and I'm gonna cry, dude. I'm telling you. Absolutely, I've been watching that show for years. But
yeah.
And that's not what I wanted to talk about. I talked about on the podcast probably over a month ago now about how it would be interesting to see Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as a movie or series. And guess what? One of the founders of Warhorse had left the studio to go work on a live.
He hasn't left the
adaptation.
studio. He's stepping down, but I think he's still in the studio.
Stepping down from his position, but
because I think he was a director, a lead director.
Yeah, he was a big deal. And we are getting a live adaptation of KCD2, whether it's a movie or a show, don't know.
So,
but
it's gonna be, it's got to be the guys.
Listen.
If it's not, it's gonna suck. It's not gonna. It's not even worth making.
2 hours ago, I had this conversation with Kristen. I said, if
there's nothing else you can do. There's nothing you can.
Tom McKay and Luke Dale do not play their characters, I have no interest in watching.
They are the guys. Like they're perfect for those roles.
What do you mean?
They're so perfect for those roles.
They are.
Those
they
roles are them.
They are them. They are them.
Yeah. Even though it's like hundreds of years in between,
their characters are modeled. It's them, and not even a slight difference. It is them. They mocapped everything as their characters. They did the facial tracking.
That's the thing. I feel like because of how true to the character
it has to be.
Warhorse is. I think they're. Although I don't know. I mean,
it has to be. If they're sticking to KCD2, the story of KCD2, I would be
so happy if those two guys got.
It would be insane. It would be insane.
I would feel such secondhand happiness for those guys, like because they're just. Have you watched their streams? They're just dudes.
That's all I do.
Average dudes.
They're literally just dude. Tom, because Tom's not a gamer. Luke is. Yeah, Luke's a gamer. Tom was not a gamer, but he decided to play this game, and he has been loving it.
Yeah.
Bless Tom McKay and Luke Dale, because those dudes, if they are not playing their characters in the show, I told you, I have no interest. I'm sorry.
It's like a lost cause.
I don't care.
It is worse than Henry Cavill's Squig for The Witcher at that point.
And I'm not trying to say that should be the case for everything. Like Kristen brought up a good point. Like seeing Troy Baker play Joel in The Last of Us show wouldn't have been it.
Well, again, the characters are modeled.
It's them.
Off of them.
It's them. They are them. They are them.
And that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna make that story, the thing is if they're making the game, if they're making the game, if they're just making something in the realm, it's not even like worth calling Kingdom Come Deliverance, because at that point it's just medieval stories.
Correct. And well,
But you're not, dude. Kingdom Come Deliverance is Henry's story. It is
Literally.
Henry's story, dude. He is delivering. He is delivering.
He said, "I'm not
The
the
kingdom's
mailman."
coming.
He said, "I'm the delivery boy, dude."
He is though. He straight up
I'm the
is.
delivery boy.
What are you doing in the second one? You're delivering Hans. Dude. You're delivering a letter with Hans.
Bro, it's so good. It's so good.
I still have to play the DLC for the
It's
second game.
insane. It's so good. But really excited about that. I hope it comes into fruition that those dudes are playing their characters. I will be the happiest, like the happy. It was, dude. Oh man. So hopefully next week I'll have new internet. That's pretty tight. You know, that'll be tight. Hopefully we won't have the catastrophe that happened the first 15 minutes of today's episode. But regardless, hey, wrapping up today's episode, I got a song, Rick. You know what I'm saying? And this one, I don't know how I know exactly how I came across it because Aries recently dropped the new single with underscores.
didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
did.
did. Dropped a
he
new
did.
single with underscores. And I didn't really know who underscores was, so I was going to listen to their music. And I was like, yo, this is kind of tight. I dig it. And then come to find out, they did a song with Danny Brown. And boy, I was like, what happened to Danny Brown?
D-Town,
And-
baby.
Dude,
D-Town.
he straight up said, dip, I dip, you dip, dip, I dip, you dip, I dip. Yo,
Love Danny Brown.
But
Have you,
Danny
do you
Brown
know
is
he has
hilarious.
a podcast?
yeah, he's hilarious. I love Danny Brown.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize that he dropped an album last year, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
he has a ton of features on this album, one of them being underscores. So, my song rec for this week is Copycat by Danny Brown and underscores. And it is so Danny Brown. I've been listening to way too much Danny Brown lately. I'll listen to I was listening to Dip, but like I've been listening to the whole album. I can't even remember what it's called. I had it pulled up. Stardust. That was the album from last year. It's great if you like hype Danny Brown rap. Dude.
If you watched MTV in 2010,
Oh,
you'll
love it.
like Danny Brown.
Love it, dude. Danny Brown rips. So go check that on the playlist. Same name as the podcast over on Spotify and YouTube. And if you're watching currently on YouTube, you'll see this right there. Annotation in the top right corner of the screen to take you straight to the playlist. Gets updated weekly with new music. Yeah. So
New
you can check that
music,
out.
man. New music, new music, new music.
New music. If you enjoy music, go check it out.
New music.
New,
Music.
There you go.
Music.
And he goes,
Boom, boom.
oh yeah, you
boom,
gotta have
boom.
explosions. And then you gotta have pa 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 pa, dude. Gotta have it. Yeah. But yeah, you can check out the playlist updated weekly with new music, YouTube and Spotify. If you enjoy this little podcast, you can check us out in the after hours on our socials at the number 2DOF separation. Anywhere there is internet, straight across the board, you know what I'm saying? At the number 2DOF separation. Right? Pretty tight. And if you enjoy the podcast, you're new here. Yo, drop a follow. We talk about crazy stuff every week, apparently. We're starting a book club. Guess what? You want to read Game of Thrones? Join the club. Join the club.
Dude, if you want to
It's-
read Game of Thrones,
It just has to be done this year. This year. It doesn't have to be done soon. This year.
maybe like I got so much going on right, dude. I
10
just
pages.
moved into a house.
10
You
pages.
expect
bro.
me?
10 pages. 10 pages. A day.
Dude. It's
10
going to be in the
pages a day.
60s next weekend. Maybe I'll go outside, have a fire.
It's 65. But yeah, if you're new here and you enjoy the podcast,
65. I hate
leave us
you.
a follow. Leave us a follow and rate it. Rate the podcast. Helps a whole heck of a lot.
Dude, if
Helps a whole lot.
you would, just
Yeah.
rate it. Just rate it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just rate
share
it. Share it.
Like
tell
it.
your neighbor.
Even if if you breathed out of your
Sick.
nose a little bit heavily, like if one of us said something funny and it made you if it made you exactly like
Right.
that.
No,
If
because
you
last
did
time I did
that-
that, it went everywhere.
All right, but don't do it
It went
into a
everywhere.
cup full of
Yeah, you're
liquid, right? You don't
Yes.
do
Yeah,
that.
you're right. Don't do that.
But if you breathe fast out of your nose in a laughing manner, then leave a like on the video.
There you go. Rate the podcast. And for the people on YouTube.
Rate the video. Or
For the
rate
people. You said rate the podcast? What'd you just say?
Dude, get AI, write a script, give it to me, and then we'll get to this YouTube section.
But he can't read. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude.
He said, no. What kind of pen you got there?
One from the mortgage company.
Oh, gross. Oh, mine's calligraphy though.
Dude. All right. You want to see something? You want to see something? Oh, that's awful. What's that?
That's ass, dude.
Yeah, dude, 2 times. Double cheeked up, dude. Hey, YouTube. We've at least broken one rule.
No.
If you think we're cooked and living under a unit party, monarchy, and you think that we're just doomed and it's all cooked, you're not alone. And honestly, if you wake up most days and you wonder, do I really have to go to work today, or is the world going to end tomorrow? Yes, you still have to go to work today, even if the world ends tomorrow, because if you don't, you'll spend at least a little bit stressing about whether or not you should have gone to work, and then you'll die.
That sounds awful.
And who wants that? So
Nobody.
go to work and then go home. And
Like
pay your
that.
taxes.
And
Because
pay your-
Uncle Sam needs it, man.
I don't know about that.
I'm saying.
Anything else? for YouTube?
your uncle.
Anything else for him, Jacob?
Yeah, I never finished this YouTube thing for real.
Oh. Sick.
Sometimes, dude. Sometimes you just want to live Moss. Dude, leave a like on the video, subscribe, hit the bell notification, live Moss.
Live Moss. Put it down below. Put it down below. In the comments. Did you just rip that open or did you zip it? I thought you went. I was like, you psychopath.
Dude, wait.
That was an Ewok?
No, it's Sasquatch. Dude, conspiracy theory? Sasquatch or Epstein?
No.
He's still alive.
I swear. Hey, there we go. If you want another conspiracy theory episode, leave a comment. Leave a comment. We're doing conspiracies.
Did we nuke Japan or was it firebombs?
What?
How do you live in Hiroshima during a nuclear fallout?
What?
How do you live in Nagasaki in a nuclear fallout?
That doesn't even make sense.
If I can't live in Chernobyl, why can I live in Hiroshima?
Yeah. That's it, dude.
Dude, like, comment, subscribe. And if you don't, I'm putting your name on a list. And I'm telling people it's a bad one.
Bow. Bow. And that's it. That's it, Jacob?
Sure. Dude. Yeah.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening.